as you get towards... Hey guys, Crankin Surf back again, and we're off to Bali. Saturday. What today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, a couple of days. We're off to Bali. I don't even know the date. That's retired life. Just going to go through what boards we're taking. I'm taking a board for one of my mates, Tim, who's coming. You'll see him in the future video when we get to Bali. So we're heading to Nusa Lembongan. It's a series of 3 islands off the coast of Bali. If you've been there before, you've got Nusa Lembongan, Nusa Flanigan and Nusa Penida. Look, good little spot for surfing. Go over there, have some good food, some good beers, hopefully some good waves. So I'm going to run you through what I'm taking. So let's go. Righto, so this board here, this is my 6'4" by 29 2¾ what I call spearfish model. I'll show you this board. A lot more thickness, especially in the nose. So I left a lot of thickness through there. It's also got a lot of width through there. So, you know, width and thickness is your stability. So it's pretty important that you have those two combinations. This board's one that I hand shaped off a template I had, and I got it right the first time because the board's been great. So this is for my mate to surf. It is, that's it, Crankin Surf spearfish model. It's got a round tail. Okay, so I like the round tails. I find they work really well for me. And anyone who rides my boards, then yeah, they're going to get stuck with a few round tails. It's basically a FCS2 setup. So this board, we'll throw him in a set of FCS2 fins, probably just performers or reactors, something like that. So this is what my mate will be riding. Really good board. So I'm up to, what am I up to? I'm up to board 102. This is board 32. So this is going back a fair way. Probably five, 6 years ago I shaped this. So it's coming. I always like to take this board. If not for me, just for one of my mates to ride. It's a board that goes really well. And for us older guys, probably a bit heavier, a little bit slower, you know, the old injuries catching up to you. Find this board really good. Very flat deck. I try to keep a flat deck on it, and it surfs well. So this one's going in the bag for Timmy. Hey guys, this one here, this is a Flanigan. So you can see the logo there, the Flanagan logo. This is the Shiraz model. So this is brand new, haven't surfed it yet, but I've got to give it a try and see what it's like. So dimensions, 6'4" by 21¼ by 2¾ So normally I am 6'4" to 6'6", 21 2¾ This one's probably a little bit less than what I'm used to. 39.74 for you people out there that do litres. Remember that I don't know the litres on most of my boards that I make, even the ones on file. I may look at it down the track, who knows, but at this stage, so that one is coming. Now we've got the futures set up, but we've got the old 5-fin box. So what are we going to surf it as? That's a really good question. So this might be surfed as a tri-fin. I've got an option to surf it as a 2+1, like with the MR twins, because I do have an MR twin and a future base. I could surf it as a quad, so I'm really not sure yet. Twin, quad, tri, 2+1, don't know. I'll figure that out later today when I'm sort of going through fins. But yeah, so that's a Flanigan, so shaped by Jason Flanigan. They got a factory in Sanua, state-of-the-art factory from the photos I've saw. So excellent work, Jason. And yeah, it's a Shiraz model. So this one's got a little bit more thickness, a little bit more width, and for someone my size and weight, as I said, I'm not tall, probably about 5'9". This is actually quite good because I'm around that 94 kilo mark, sometimes 95, sometimes 93. But yeah, so 2¾ thickness is really good. So we're definitely taking that one, and we'll give some feedback to Flanagan. Yeah, looks like a cool board. As you see, it's a rounded pin, which I also normally ride. And we'll get into the next one. So I'm only taking 2 boards, but taking a board for my mate Tim. So he's going to be riding one of mine, which you've probably seen before if you've watched the really old videos, and you probably haven't, so that's okay, we'll show it to you. Okay guys, I am also taking this board behind me. So This is what I call the Manta Ray model. It's a mini mal, and yeah, as you can see, it's got the normal sort of mini mal nose. Probably not a square, probably a little touch more rounded. But again, let's show you the tail on this one. So again, we're running what we call like a rounded pin. I find this tail works really well. So all three boards we're taking will have rounded pin tails. I like them on reef brakes. I think they react well, they turn well, especially for us, as I said, getting older and heavier. We all go through that phase, don't worry. If you haven't gone through it yet, it's coming. It happens, might be your late 30s, might be 40s, might be 50s, but it will happen to you, I can guarantee it. So, a little bit of nice volume. I actually do know the volume in this one. It's 47 litres for those that play the litres game. But yeah, look, I find this board really good. It's one I shaped recently. So what number is this? Number 83. So yeah, it's pretty recent. I think it was actually done it this year. Nice soft rail, very forgiving. And we'll look at what fins I'm going to take for this one. But so we've got a single board bag, and we've got the Creatures of Leisure 2-board bag. But yeah, definitely taking this. I'll show you the fins I'm taking, because it's always a bit of a mystery what fins to take. But we're going to take a bit of a variety, even though we're only there for a week. Why not? Okay, so fins. So for Tim's board, we've just got the old reactor plastics. Find these are fine. There's no real flex in the tip. They're pretty good fin. Look basic. You can't really kill these things. They're pretty good. Pretty consistent. So we'll definitely put those in. Now with this board, the mini mal. So I've got just a set of black plastics I always throw in, and then we've got the butterfly fin. Really well when you get like a reforming wave, which you sometimes do over there. That will help you get through a dead section really easy. They're a butterfly fin. As I said, can't remember the guy's name, but actually said he got these made in Indonesia, and that's where it come from. They're an FCS1. They didn't carry it on when they did FCS2. If you are watching this again, mate, I really would love it if you did these again in FCS2. It'd be fantastic. And futures. Futures would be good. So we're definitely going to take those. Now these are a set just of, they're just a green, and they're just a foam insert. Look, I was going to take them, but I think I'll take the plastics for this, because I've got another 2 fin options. So we have, these are the large fin. They're a 7-inch fin, and they're an MR template. I've used those in Indonesia a few times, and yes, I actually surf this mini mal as a twin fin, believe it or not. So I do surf it as a twin. They are a really good option, and they work really well. As I said, I surf it as a twin. These are a new one I just got in. They're an MR style, so the MR template, and they're FCS1, so it'll fit in this board as a twin fin. So I might take those. Look, they're a fin that sells for about $90, so whether I want to trash them on the reef or trash the old ones, I'll probably trash the old ones first, but that could work. For the Flanagan, so I've got 2 fin options for the Flanigan. So I've got 7-inch twin fin. They're a new set. They're quite good. A few people have tried these that have bought them off me. Sorry, I'm just trying to get in the camera. I'll just fix this camera up a bit. As I said, one take. These are really good. They're an MR template based off one of his, I think it's off of the 78 or the 80 twin, and they're really good. Future base. Everyone who's tried them loves them. So I'm probably the only one that hasn't tried them, to be honest, so I might take a set of those. The other option is the 2+1. Okay, so we've got, again, it's an MR template on a Futures base. So really nice fin, nice rake. It's got good sort of good width and thickness, and then you get a trailer fin. So let's put that down. So there's your difference. So you have your 2 twins, and then you have your trailer at the back. Again, they're a honeycomb. You can sort of see on camera there, I think, that there's a honeycomb there. Pretty good. Great fin, and probably take those. Because I can still surf it as a twin. They're a similar template to that black and red fin, but yeah. Just fins get technical, don't they? Like, what are you going to take? That's it on fins. So I won't probably take a tri set of the futures for the Flanigan. I'll actually take the 2+1. I might just throw a set of plastics in just for reference. I'll see how it surfs on that, and if not, I'll use plastics. So let's go. What else are we taking? Leg ropes. So that's the leg rope. They're actually, if you look closely, they're actually my own brand, Crankin Surf. Oh, it's upside down, Miss Jane. Anyone who's sort of over 40 in Australia will know that. Yeah, so Crankin Surf leg rope. They're a 7mm diameter, so they're a little bit thicker. I'm not a really big fan of those really thin corded leg ropes. I don't know why, I don't know, that feels what I'm used to. With these, they're a little bit more padded, and they're a little bit normal, so that normal thickness. I'm not a big fan of those really thin ones for some reason. I don't know, that feels nice around my ankle, especially if I'm getting dragged over the reef. It's nice and comfortable on the ankle. So 3 leg ropes, and I'll throw in a spare. Speaking of the ones, look, I like them, and I've used them, and this is not a Crankin Surf one. This is actually a dog's in the one of the dogs just got in the surfboard bag. So this is Creatures of Leisure. Good leg rope. I said they're very, very narrow and very thin. I generally will take that as a backup, or I'll take it for Tim. He doesn't know this yet, and he won't care because he won't know, because I'm packing his board for him. So Creatures of Leisure, I'll take that one. I've also been given a FCS fin bag. It was given to me last week, which was very nice, so thank you. And it's basically designed to put all your fins and leg ropes in, so definitely going to be doing that. Very handy tool. I can take everything I need surfboard wise over there. My FCS ratchet that I use for fins, I can take that. Yeah, it's fantastic, and that'll be going. So I've got that there. We've got our Creatures leg rope for Tim. He'll be happy. And then we get down to clothes. Right, so Nusa Lembongan for a week. I've got 4 pairs of board shorts. I've got 5 t-shirts, because I normally like to buy one over there just to support. They don't have sort of big shops in Nusa Lembongan. They're more little small sort of things, side of the road, and I like to support them. So look, even though I'll buy a t-shirt or a singlet for $10 over there, I do not ever barter on prices in Nusa Lembongan and Bali. You might do it in Bali because, yeah, they probably do it a bit different. Lembongan, things are very cheap. You got to remember that when you're bartering over this $10,000 shirt, you might be bartering over $10,000. Just think about how much that is, because 100,000 is $10. If you're bartering over 10,000, it's like $1. Like, don't do it. Like, the Balinese are lovely people. They got families to feed, you know, and we go over there and we argue over prices, especially in Bali, and that's fine because they do inflate the prices there, I believe. But why? A lot of the times you'll go out here in Australia and buy a cup of coffee for $6.50 if it's a caramel latte like I have, and you might be bartering over someone for the price of a cup of coffee, really, and that could feed their family, a whole family. So in perspective, I'll always buy a shirt or 2 over there. I may buy a pair of thongs from the surf shop. They're the same price as here, but again, I do like to support the shops over there. So yeah, probably 4 pairs of boardies, 5 shirts, t-shirts, and they'll all go in my board bag, so no dramas there. The heaviest thing I actually take is camera equipment, so I'll take this camera, which is a Panasonic or a Sony or something. digital camera, and I'll take my phone. So a lot of the previous videos I've done on my phone, I know the quality is not as good, but hey, until I get like an iPhone 16 Pro Max, you're stuck with it. So we'll go from there. What else am I going to take? Well, I don't really need a lot. So I will take 2 microfiber towels because that'll do me for the week. They dry really quick. They're very light, and I use the towels to pack around the boards. I picked up some bubble wrap from that Flanagan that I showed you, the first board, and there was actually 2 lots. Actually, the shop got 28 delivered, so I kept 2 of the bubble wrap with the padding on the side. So I can actually put that around the boards. The one Tim's taken, the old board, it's not too much of drama. We'll just whack a towel around that one. It'll be fine. So that's pretty well what I'm taking. It's not a lot, but I'm only there for a week, and you don't need a lot. So I said I'll take 1 pair of thongs, and if I buy a new pair, I just chuck these in my board bag. So I really just take a small carry-on bag with those. Well, the clothes are I'm generally put the clothes in the surfboard bag because it helps protect it. So we will just basically have like my computer, because I've got to do some editing over there and upload videos. Ooh, exciting. And yeah, that's all I'm really going to take. I always take a pair of sunglasses over there. I actually have a couple of motorbikes on the Lembongan. It's a couple of scooters that I just use when I go there. I just use my scooter. But the guy who minds them when I'm not there, I always take him a pair of sunglasses. Not these ones, they're readers. I'll take him a pair of Carve sunglasses. So thank you, Carve. And I always buy him a bottle of duty-free JD, so he loves that. So that's what I'm taking. Yeah, nothing more. Wax, I'll just take the Huey's Choice warm water wax. So water's 25, 26. I don't use tropical, and I'll take a block of cold because I'll do a cold base, and then I'll put the warm water wax over the top. I've only ever used warm water wax in Bali. Of course, I've got my reef boots. They're a must. Especially over there where you've got reef. Even though it's not sharp reef, it still scratches your feet up and it's uncomfortable. So we'll do that. Next video you're going to see is getting on the plane. Yeah, so on a couple of days' time, getting on the plane, going down to Sydney and going to Bali. So like and subscribe if you can. It's actually an interesting fact that when you go through the viewing data, only about 3% of people who watch the videos are subscribed. Most people are just flicking in and out, first timers. And yes, the surfing repair stuff is generally more popular than the travel stuff, but I need to do a mixture of both just for my mental head, just to enjoy it a bit more. So we've got a couple of videos before this one, but by the time you're seeing this, we'll be in Bali. So good times for me. Yeah, like and subscribe if you can. Catch you guys, get out there, get some waves. Summer's nearly here, so the water's getting better. So enjoy. Cheers. Bye.